Every week, we step inside the internet's messiest conflicts.
The kind that start with, I didn't think I was wrong, and end with thousands of strangers arguing in the comments.
We read the case,
We cross-examine the chaos.
and we deliver a verdict.
This is the Verdict Room Podcast.
Internet drama?
Real judgment.
Here's the case.
All right, Madison, today we are diving into a classic source of drama, the destination wedding. But this one, it has layers.
Ooh, they always do. It's like the ultimate friendship test.
It really is. So this one comes from Reddit, and the user is asking if they're the asshole for not wanting to attend their friend's expensive destination wedding. Here's the original post. My friend Karen is getting married. She and her fiance decided to do 2 weddings, one in the USA, where her fiance's from, and one here in France, where we live. The French wedding is small, only for family and the closest friends who can't make it to the US. I was invited to both. The problem is, the US wedding is super expensive. We're from Europe, so flights alone are over $1,000, plus hotels, car rentals. It would be thousands of dollars I don't have. I told Karen I could only come to the French one, but she keeps pressuring me, saying it's the real wedding and that I have plenty of time to save. Am I wrong for not wanting to go into debt for this?
Oh, wow. Okay. So 2 weddings is already a big ask, but to call one the real one to guilt your friends, that's a choice.
A huge choice. Like, you set up the second local wedding specifically for people who can't travel.
Exactly.
And then you tell those exact people that it's like the JV wedding, the B-list event. It's incredibly insulting.
It completely defeats the purpose of being considerate in the first place. You can't offer an accessible option and then punish people for taking it. That's not how friendship works. It really is. And telling someone they have plenty of time to save for something they've already told you they can't afford is so dismissive of their financial reality. It's a form of financial gaslighting almost. Saying you have time to save completely ignores that people have other financial priorities. Maybe they're saving for a house or paying off student loans or just living their life. A wedding invitation shouldn't come with a mandatory savings plan.
Exactly. And the whole concept of a real wedding is just manipulative. The real wedding is the one where you legally get married, and more importantly, is the one where your loved ones are. If you create a second opportunity for people to celebrate with you, you don't get to devalue it when they choose the option you provided.
Totally. Well, this post is old, and the original poster, or OP, came back with updates, and this is where it gets really juicy. I'll read the first one. Update after 1 year. The fallout has been interesting. I helped pay for and plan her hen do in Portugal. I went to the French wedding and gave them a nice gift. But since then, Karen has been distant and cold. The friendship has changed. She now avoids our friend group and only messages my boyfriend directly for work advice. I feel like I've been quietly downgraded as a friend.
Ugh, quietly downgraded. That phrase just hits hard. That's such a specific and awful feeling.
Right? It's not a big fight. It's a slow, cold fade. And the part about only messaging the boyfriend for work advice is so calculated.
It's a power move. It says, I'm cutting you out, but I'll still use the resources connected to you. It's adding insult to injury.
And there's one more short update that adds even more context. Update 2. Just to clarify, Karen has also grown distant from the other girls in our friend group who also didn't attend the US wedding. She always has excuses to avoid our group meetups now. Okay, so it's not personal to the OP. It's a pattern. She's basically excommunicating anyone who didn't pay to attend her real wedding.
Exactly. And the comments on Reddit just went in on Karen. One person put it so perfectly. They said, she consciously resents you. She's proved herself to be a shallow, mean girl. She's not done punishing you Paris girls for not going into debt for her wedding.
Punishing is the word. That is exactly what this is. It's not a friendship anymore. It's a bizarre, silent punishment for not performing friendship the way she wanted you to.
Yep, and that connects to another great comment. You did go to her wedding in Paris. Only a narcissist thinks people are going to dump $4,000 to $5,000 to go see their second wedding in a distant country.
100%. The OP went. She went to the hen do in Portugal, which is a whole other trip, by the way.
That's a good point.
And she went to the French wedding. She fulfilled her friendship duties and then some. To expect more is just wildly entitled.
It really is. Another commenter just put it so simply. This doesn't sound like much of a friend, OP. And at the end of the day, that's the real verdict, isn't it?
It is, but there's that other piece of the puzzle, the boyfriend. The fact that Karen is still using him for professional advice while actively shunning his girlfriend.
Right, and someone pointed that out too. A comment suggested that the boyfriend needs to be a united front and set boundaries with Karen about her behavior towards his girlfriend.
He absolutely does. It's on him to say, hey, Karen, my partner feels really hurt by how you've been treating her, and I'm not comfortable continuing a professional relationship while this is going on.
He needs to shut it down. If he doesn't, he's kind of enabling her bad behavior. He's letting her have her cake and eat it too.
Exactly. Okay, I think the jury has everything it needs. Are you ready to deliver a verdict, Ethan?
I am. My verdict is clear and simple. NTA. Not the asshole, not even close. In fact, the OP is a saint for attending 2 out of 3 of Karen's wedding events. The only asshole here is Karen, the bride.
Mm-hmm.
She's acting like a main character in everyone else's life, expecting them to drop thousands of dollars for her second party. The friendship wasn't quietly downgraded. It was revealed for what it always was, conditional and shallow. The OP should be relieved, not sad. She's free.
I love that. It was revealed. Okay, my turn. My verdict is also a resounding not the asshole. The OP did everything right. They were honest about their finances. They celebrated their friend multiple times. They gave a gift. Karen isn't a friend. She's a social accountant who sees friendship as a series of transactions and loyalty tests. My final judgment is that the OP didn't lose a friend. She just got the final invoice on a bad investment and is now free to invest her time and energy in people who actually care about her.
Case closed. I think we are in complete agreement on this one.
Absolutely.
We want to know what you, our jury, thinks. Was Karen justifiably hurt, or was she completely out of line? Find us on all our socials at The Verdict Room Podcast and cast your vote.
And if you have a case you want us to judge, send it our way. You can find all the info in our show notes.
Thanks for stepping into the courtroom with us.
We'll be back next week with a new case. Until then, try not to get sued.